We are adding on to our knowledge about matrix algebra. We're going to learn how to multiply a matrix by a number, and we're also going to learn how to multiply a row matrix by a column matrix. You'll find out what that is real soon. Remember how we looked at Arthur and Monique, their drinking behavior on 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, how much coffee they drank, how much tea, and we actually learned to add their coffees and tea together using the matrices, and we learned how to subtract what Monique drank from what Arthur drank. So we found the difference in what they drank right there. But using these matrices, we're going to learn new stuff. So I've copied down Monique's drinking habits right here. Let's say we wanted to find out like how much, like if Arthur decided to drink exactly the same amounts of coffee and tea as Monique is drinking, what would they be drinking together? That would mean we have 2 times the M matrix. All right, let me just quickly write the M matrix here again. Taking the numbers from here, it's 4, 3, 3, 0, 1, 0, right? If we want to know what if 2 people drink what Monique drinks, what would that look like? That would be 2 times Monique's matrix. And to find the answer to that, all you really do is multiply each of the terms in the matrix by 2. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 0 is 0. So if we had 2 people that drink just like Monique, this would be the number of cups of tea and coffee. So you could do that with, you know, different numbers. You could say, what if we had 4 people that drink just like Monique? And we would multiply each of these numbers in the matrix by 4. 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 3 is 12, here 12, zeros are still 0, and a 4 here, right? Pretty simple. That's multiplying a matrix by a number. Now multiplying a row matrix by a column matrix. I should first tell you a row matrix is what we call a matrix, let's call it A matrix that is only one row. Like it has, who cares how many numbers in the row, but there's only one row. This is a row matrix. Row matrix, good thing for in your notes. A column matrix has only one column, right? So it could look something like this. 1, 2, 3. See? Has one column. We don't care how many rows it has, but it's a column matrix as soon as it only has one column. Here we don't care how long this row is, it just, a row matrix just has one row. Okay, so we're going to learn how to multiply a row matrix times a column matrix, right? But we want to keep it as close to real life as we can. So let's look at Arthur's drinking. Let's say we wanted to know, oh right, this is what he drinks. Imagine we have prices. Coffee, these are obviously prices in like a Swiss cafe. This is not, these are ridiculous prices, but in Switzerland this would be pretty cheap. Coffee costs 3 euros and tea costs 2. What if we want to find out what the costs are for Arthur on Monday? we could multiply this row column 2, 3 by this, what did I say? A row column? I meant row matrix. We could multiply it with this column matrix. 3 euros, 2 euros. This is a column matrix. Because when we try to find out how much did he pay for coffee, right? We want to know what does one coffee cost and how many did he buy. So 2 times 3 is 6 euros, right? He bought 3 teas at 2 euros each, so that's 6 euros as well. But doing this in matrix form would look like this. We have a row matrix and a column matrix. And what we do to find the product, see the multiplication sign there? The product of these is to multiply each term with the corresponding term. Just a second, I don't want to mess this up. Right. 2 times 3. 2 times 3. What am I doing wrong here? Nothing. Right. 2 times 3 is what he pays for coffee, plus the next term in the row times the next term in the column. 3 times 2. And that equals 6 plus 6, and that equals 12. And you'll find if you just look at it logically, you paid 6 euros for coffee, 6 euros for tea. So that makes sense, right? Let's do Tuesday. Tuesday, he buys 1 coffee, 3 tea, right? We're multiplying that by the prices, which were 3 euros and 2 euros. Let's do it again. We go to the first number in the row, we multiply it by the first number in the column, 1 times 3. Then we add the second number in the row times the second number in the column, which is 3 times 2. And that equals 1 times 3 is 3, plus 3 times 2 is 6, so 9 euros. All right. Do I have time? Yes. Let's do Wednesday, just to be sure that you get it. Let's do Wednesday. I've put my marker here. Wednesday. So he buys 1 coffee, 4 teas. We multiply it by the prices, 3 for coffee, 2 for tea. Voila. The first term in the row multiplied by the first term in the column, 1 times 3, and then we add the second number in the row times the second number in the column. 4 times 2 equals 3 plus 8 equals 11 euros. So whenever the sizes match up, like there's 2 things in each row here, there's 2 things in each column here. So when these sizes are the same, the first one's row, the second one's column, we can multiply them. We take the first number in the row times the first number in the column, plus the second number in the row times the second number in the column. And that's all there is to it.